The Senate on Friday approved the extension of the states of public emergency in Kingston Western and Kingston Central Police Divisions until July 25. Leader of Government Business in the Upper House, Senator KAMINA Johnson-Smith, piloted the extension.
This space will provide an effective security corridor to enable the security forces to strategically maintain control of these areas through a more coordinated and targeted suite of operational responses. If an extension is not agreed today, Mr. President, this strategic control will come to an end on Monday, the 29th of June. Mr. President, the high level of violent crime in the Kingston Western and Central Police Divisions is of a scale and nature that not only threatens but greatly endangers public safety. And this is largely seen, Mr. President, in ruthless acts perpetrated by gangs and other criminal elements who have no regard for life or livelihood.
The resolution was passed after some debates.
Mr. President, the public defender has pointed out that these SOEs represent efforts at net fishing. You go into a community, you grab up as many of the poor black boys as you can. And you keep them, you process them, fingerprint pictures, you let them out. What you do with those photographs and fingerprints? They're not criminals, but they've been treated like criminals. If you're going with your state of emergency, why aren't you spear fishing? Why isn't it intelligence-led? And you go for who committing the crime, the violence producers. And the sad thing, they go for PNP and JLP and no P. It's just not right. Not right.
When you are detained under reasonable suspicion, what would normally happen is that you are catered for by the state and you have specific visiting times for persons. Depending on where you fall in the alphabet, your relatives can visit you on a particular day, one day of the week. Under SOE, it could have been at the outset every day of the week. And there was a complaint that came to the Jamaica Constabulary. And I was surprised where the complaint came from because it was done after a visit by the public defender, where the public defender made an issue of that and asked for it to be removed for relatives who would have been able to bring food, and it was then that the state undertook to provide meals for the persons who were detained under SOE. I found it a bit surprising. And I don't know about any photographs being taken because of how the system operates. So you need to go and visit a detention center, Mr. Senator Brown, and see how it operates.
The SOEs, which were declared by Prime Minister Andrew Holness on June 14, were slated to end on June 29. They were instituted for an initial 14 days in response to increased criminal activities in both divisions. The resolution was approved in the lower house last Tuesday.